The journey of chocolate begins here, deep in the tropical equatorial belt.
Modern harvesting combines tradition with technology. A gentle vibration releases the ripe pods.
Once collected, these colorful vessels hold the treasure we seek. Each pod contains the seeds that will eventually become the chocolate we crave.
Inside the processing plant, precision blades split the tough outer shell without damaging the precious beans inside. Surrounded by a sweet, tangy white pulp, these fresh cocoa beans don't taste like chocolate yet.
The beans are gathered into wooden sweat boxes. This is where the flavor profile begins to develop, not through heat, but through natural chemistry.
Covered with banana leaves, the beans are left to ferment. The pulp liquefies, and the temperature inside the pile begins to rise naturally. For several days, temperatures soar to 50 degrees Celsius. The germ dies, and the complex precursors of chocolate flavor are born.
To ensure even fermentation, the beans are turned and aerated. The color deepens to a rich mahogany, and fermentation stops here. Under the tropical sun, the moisture evaporates, locking in the flavor.
Constant movement is key. The beans are raked into ridges to maximize surface area, ensuring every bean dries evenly in the tropical heat.
Dried, sorted, and bagged. The harvest is now ready to leave the farm and begin its transformation into chocolate.
From the quiet orchard to the industrial heart of the chocolate factory, the journey connects nature's bounty with engineering precision.
At the factory, millions of pounds of beans are stored, waiting for their turn in the roasting drum.
First, purity. Vibrating sieves and powerful vacuums remove twigs, stones, and dust. Only the best beans make the cut. The roasting drum. This is the crucible where flavor is forged. The specific temperature and time will define the chocolate's character.
As they tumble in the heat, the remaining moisture vanishes. The color darkens, and the kitchen fills with the
Rapid cooling stops the roasting process instantly, locking in that precise flavor profile we've created. The breaker cracks the beans open. A vortex of air winnows away the lightweight shell, leaving behind only the pure cocoa nib.
This is the essence of chocolate. The cocoa nib. Bitter, crunchy, and packed with potential.
Friction generates heat, melting the cocoa butter. The dry nibs transform into a thick, dark liquid known as chocolate liquor.
To make cocoa powder, we must separate the fat. The liquor is subjected to immense hydraulic pressure.
The press squeezes out the golden cocoa butter, leaving behind a rock-hard cake that will be pulverized into cocoa powder. But to make a chocolate bar, we reunite the liquor with extra cocoa butter, sugar, and milk. The mixing process begins.
The mixture is gritty and coarse. To achieve that silky mouthfeel, it must pass through the 5-roll refiner.
Crushed to a particle size smaller than the human tongue can detect, the chocolate emerges as a fine, dry flake.
This is the conche, the final and most crucial stage of flavor development.
Friction generates heat. The cocoa butter releases completely, and the dry flakes miraculously return to a liquid state. For hours or even days, the chocolate is aerated. Unwanted bitter acids evaporate, leaving a final addition of cocoa butter ensures the texture is perfectly fluid, ready for the mold.
The finished chocolate is pumped into holding tanks, kept warm and agitated to prevent setting before the final step.
Tempering, the science of crystallization. We cool the chocolate, then slightly warm it again to align the cocoa butter crystals.
This precision gives good chocolate its glossy shine and that signature crisp snap. The tempered chocolate is now ready for its final form. The molds align, waiting to be filled. Precision nozzles deposit the exact weight of chocolate into each mold. Vibration shakes out any trapped air bubbles and spreads the chocolate evenly into every corner of the mold. A slow journey through the cooling tunnel
allows the chocolate to set hard and contract slightly from the mold.
At the other end, the bars are released, solid, shiny, and perfect.
Human eyes ensure that only the perfect bars make it to the wrapping machine.
Speed is essential. The bars are wrapped in foil to protect them from light and moisture, preserving their freshness.
The outer sleeve applies the identity, a promise of the quality contained within. Robotic arms, moving faster than the human eye, pack the bars into display cases with tireless precision. Packed into cases, the chocolate is ready for the world.
Conveyors merge the output of the entire factory, directing thousands of cases to the palletizing station.
Layer by layer, the pallets are built, a monument to mass production.
Wrapped tight for stability, the pallet is secured for the road ahead. Logistics take over. The finished goods are moved to the loading bay. Trucks wait to carry the cargo to distribution centers and ports. The chocolate leaves its birthplace, destined for shelves around the world. Finally, it arrives here, waiting for that moment of choice.
From the tree to the hand, the cycle is almost complete. The sound of anticipation, the aroma is released. That perfect snap, the sign of a well-tempered chocolate.
The complex flavors of the harvest, the fermentation, and the roast finally released.
From a delicate flower in the tropics
to the hands that harvest, ferment, and craft.
Harnessing fire, air, and pressure to transform nature's gift. It is a triumph of chemistry and engineering. Spanning continents and cultures, chocolate is the world's favorite indulgence.
Produced in millions, yet enjoyed one by one.
It brings us together, a universal language of sweetness.
Sparking memories that last a lifetime.
Behind every bar is a story of dedication, precision, and passion.
Simple ingredients, complex process, perfect result. And it all starts with a single bean.
Chocolate, the art of happiness.